Right now on Apple Valley News Now, live at 6.
Rising water levels, impassable roads, the threat to life, and the race against the clock as search and rescue teams are deployed.
Plus, debris and destruction threaten safety, where officials are warning people to prepare for possible evacuations.
And from Ellensburg to Tri-Cities and in between, we've been tracking heavy rain today. We have fast rising rivers and gusty winds. I'll break it all down as Apple Valley News Now at 6 starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6 on your side.
Good evening, and thank you so much for joining us here on Apple Valley News Now live at 6. I'm Wendy Redmond.
Hi, everybody. I'm Austin Reed. It is Tuesday, the 9th of December. It is a first alert weather night, and we begin with dangerous conditions across the region as water is rising, and it is rising fast in many locations. This was the scene just after 3 p.m. in Yakima County. You're looking at the Yakima River in between Toppenish and Union Gap, right next to Interstate 82.
Yeah, take a look at your screen here. You see that? Large logs, debris, fast-moving water, all becoming a big problem as we head into the night. Officials are monitoring that situation very closely. Very dangerous conditions out there.
Yeah, let's get right to First Alert's Stacy Lee. So as we are going into the evening hours, what are you watching now?
Well, I want to show you guys just how fast the rivers were rising. This is the Natchez River near Natchez. Take a look at where it started and how far it went up in just 24 hours. It went up nearly 5 feet and hit flood stage overnight last night. Now, the river isn't out of danger yet. It's going to kind of stay up there at flood level all the way through Saturday. Then things will start to recede. So again, we want to be very careful along our rivers, creeks, and streams. There's a level 2 be set to evacuate in the Natchez area, so be aware of that. You can check all that at your emergency management local forecast office. All right, the setup is this. The atmospheric river, very strong, continues to flow, and pretty much exactly what you're seeing right there. That's why we're seeing these heavy rain showers tonight. It's been raining cats and dogs tonight on your commute home, so again, be safe. Now, cue those strong gusty winds. We have a wind advisory which kicks in overnight tonight through tomorrow. We're going to see strong gusty winds 25 to 45, so a little bit less than we saw yesterday, but still pretty strong through the region. So our flood risk remains very high. We've got those strong gusty winds to deal with, more showers on the way, and check it out, temperatures running 15 to 20 degrees above the average. We'll unpack all of this coming up in just a few minutes. Austin, Wendy.
All right, Stacy, and our coverage of the flooding continues, where along the Yakima Greenway, a major water rescue took place throughout the day.
Dozens of homeless individuals and pets were stranded in rising floodwaters. I was at the scene all day, and I even spoke with one woman who was brought to safety. The operation first started Tuesday morning at Robertson Landing, just outside Union Gap city limits.
We found 15 here at this particular part in Robertson Landing. We found 2 more down in Union Gap at the Greenway, and one just about 10 minutes or so ago on the other side of this bridge behind me. So 18 total in this particular area.
From the Yakima County Sheriff's Office to multiple search and rescue teams, the fire department, and 2 Army Black Hawk helicopters from the Yakima Training Center. This was a dangerous mission, but luckily 18 people, along with dozens of dogs and cats, are still alive.
The river is continuing to rise now. If it doesn't rain, we'll expect it to recede. However, if it does rain again, we expect that the water level will rise again.
I met this woman who was rescued just before 1:45 in the afternoon, along with 4 of her cats.
And I found myself stuck on a little piece of land out there with my 4 cats and had to wade through water up to my chest in order to get to dry land. It was very cold and very swift.
Camp Hope, a Yakima city bus, and other resources started arriving to the scene by 3:30 once everyone was accounted for.
So what we're doing right now is we're providing obviously shelter beds, meals, dry clothes, a place for their pets, as well as we'll be sending some cars to follow the ambulances up to the hospital, so that when people are released, they have a shelter bed to go to. And if they don't want to come with us, we'll take them to Union Gospel Mission or other shelters.
Are you thankful for, this huge response to save your life and others?
I'm surprised about it, actually. I didn't think that there would be such a large response.
She told me she was worried subconsciously that there wouldn't be this big of a response for the homeless community.
Oh.
What would you say about that?
I would think that she and other people who are homeless should expect a larger response like this for people who are in need, especially if their life is in danger. It's important that we are here to help anyone who needs help.
Incredible. There's so many lives saved out there today,
It
Austin.
was unbelievable. At first, the report was 15 people, but by the end of the day, 18.
That is so many.
The dogs, the cats, myself and our photographer, we were driving up Interstate 82 from the Tri-Cities. We were actually supposed to go to the Natchez area, and we noticed the Black Hawk just flying around, and we thought, okay, something's happening, and we were able to find that, and what a scene.
Wow. Well, I'm glad. So everybody's accounted for. Everybody is safe tonight.
Yeah.
All right. Well, at least we had that happy ending.
Absolutely.
All right, Austin, great reporting. Thank you so much.
Appreciate it.
All right. Well, with the Natchez River rising rapidly, the fire department, as Stacy mentioned, issued a level 2 evacuation advisory. They are asking residents to stay away from Highway 12 in the area and the Little Red Schoolhouse as flood levels rise. Take a look at some of these pictures from the Natchez Fire Department. They say this morning, with high water conditions, logs were pushing against the bridge going into the Wonderland campground along Highway 12. Officials say there are also big issues in the Nile area, including the Elk Valley Lane area, which flooded. We're told the Nile Road Bridge that crosses Little Rattlesnake Creek is also damaged and is impassable.
The Kittitas County Public Health Department is warning people floodwaters can be dangerous to your health, saying they can expose you to hazardous chemicals, infectious diseases, and injury. They say if your wellhead has been covered by these waters, do not consume it until it has been tested. They also say to not use your septic system until the floodwaters go down. Yakima Valley Emergency Management has sandbags available at multiple locations. If you need some, we have a list of those locations on our website. Niall Cliffdale Fire and Rescue says there is an unmanned sandbag fill station located at Station 14 while supplies last. Officials are warning if the roads are flooded to turn around, don't drown. Of course, go to applevalleyNewsNow.com for updates and stay with us for continuing coverage of the floods all week long.
In other news tonight, Prosser police responded to a rest area on Merlot Drive this morning after a Facebook Marketplace meetup ended with an alleged assault. The victim says when he arrived, a person in a separate vehicle attacked him. Officials say both the alleged attacker and seller stole items from the victim before leaving in their own vehicles. The alleged attacker is a 45-year-old man from Prosser. He was located at a home on Old Inland Empire Road in Whitstrand, according to officials. He was taken into custody at the Benton County Jail on charges of first-degree robbery and second-degree theft. Police say the men knew each other and the attack is believed to be targeted. Police did not say if the seller is also facing charges or was arrested. The investigation is ongoing. In Sunnyside now, after a challenging final regular meeting of the year where the budget plan faced unexpected hurdles, the council now finds themselves racing against time.
So all new at 6 now, Apple Valley News Now's Monique Garcia takes us inside the urgent preparations as the city scrambles to get its budget in order, mindful of past mistakes and determined not to repeat them.
The Sunnyside City Council, working closely with Finance Director Monica Hofster, has created a plan to balance the budget for the upcoming year. However, this week's City Council meeting saw a rushed presentation of the final budget draft. Technical difficulties plagued the Finance Director, forcing her to restart her work multiple times, adding pressure to an already tight schedule. During a review of the rushed draft, Deputy Mayor George Galvan found an error.
You still have 8 communications officers listed. My understanding, due to when Toppenish went away, it went down to 6. Should that be updated to 6?
Correct. It's going to be 6 with 1 supervisor.
The proposed budget includes some cuts. Pool hours are slashed to halftime, which will also reduce some employment opportunities.
Seasonal staffing is reduced to half of what it would normally be. Normally there's 12 temporary seasonal maintenance staffing, and we reduced that down to 6.
Hiring freezes are also part of the plan, meant to help stabilize finances. Concerns about the final budget draft didn't stop with Deputy Mayor Galvan. Councilwoman Karen Vasquez and Julia Hart voiced their concerns as well, emphasizing the need for caution and thorough review before approval.
This is also we're barely getting the books, and for us to just vote yes right now, I feel like a lot that we need to digest, and I would feel more comfortable having some more time going over it all.
Now I'm looking at, that should say 6 plus 1 under the communications thing. And then there were some questions again about the dispatch. There were some questions again about the jail. There's some questions still about some other places where we're talking about freezes. So I would really rather have a little bit more time just to make sure that this is still matching with what we looked at before.
With hesitation mounting, the council did not approve the budget at the last regular city council meeting of the year. Facing a state-imposed deadline of December 31st to finalize their budget, the council has scheduled a special meeting for December 29th. Reporting in Sunnyside, Monique Garcia, Apple Valley News Now.
The deputy mayor urges his fellow council members to utilize the time before the special meeting to meet with the city's finance director to ask any questions and express concerns so they are all on the same page come December 29th.
Pasco's rapid growth is creating some tough financial questions, and city leaders say they're concerned the numbers aren't adding up. During the latest Pasco City Council workshop, City Manager Harold Stewart warned the cost of growth may soon outpace the revenue it brings in. He said the city could face a $12 to $14 million budget shortfall in the next 2-year cycle as inflation, infrastructure demands, and staffing pressures continue to rise. Stewart also raised concerns over state-mandated paid family and medical leave, saying long absences are making it harder to keep essential work covered.
Our biggest cost, like any other organization, is our people. They're our most valuable asset, but they're also our most expensive. And we're paying a lot of money for them not to work for us. And so if there's any appetite for talking about how to fix that, that would be appreciated.
Council members say they'll continue discussing the financial impacts as they shape the next budget.
Our news at 6 is just getting started. Coming up, Grace Schrodenboer, who has spent 15 years helping at her local clinic, and now she is earning some big recognition. We will tell you how she is making a difference and proving volunteering has no age limit.
All right, we're tracking rain showers, rapid river rises, and strong gusty winds. I'll cover all those details when we come right back.
Gather together and let them all know we're here together and away we go. Come on over for the holiday cheer. This time of year, this time of year.
Lifetime Dental is committed to providing the best dental care in the Tri-Cities by treating patients like family, as well as providing a healthy work-life balance for the team. Hear what their doctors have to say.
So I think kindness and understanding are probably the 2 big ones that I try to bring to my dental practice. I see dental care evolving to be more of a holistic approach, looking at the whole body as opposed to just the mouth, just the teeth, looking at the person as a whole. I'm really excited to be a part of that because I feel like that's how we should be approaching all aspects of medicine. I work 2 days a week in here. The rest of the time, I'm a stay-at-home mom. So I feel like coming in here is my break for my kids. They're amazing, but this gives me a chance to have adult conversations with people and I guess flex a different muscle.
Lifetime Dental Care, located at Queensgate, voted best dentist in the Tri-Cities 9 times.
More Furniture has partnered with local nonprofit organizations to help our customers remove unwanted furniture from their homes. When you replace a room with more, we'll pick up your old items and donate them locally. Simply make a purchase, snap a photo of your donation, and we'll take care of the rest when your new items are delivered. What could be more win-win than clearing your space and making a difference in your community? Visit your local showroom for details.
Lung disease is very difficult to live with in many ways, and our goal here is to truly live the mission of Good Shepherd, which is patients first, always. Our pulmonology and sleep medicine team is here for you. We're here to provide you world-class care. Please contact us and come to see us. It will be our privilege to serve you.
Good Shepherd Healthcare System. Patients first, always.
Merry Christmas.
From Griggs and Ace. Our family has been a part of this community since 1939.
Working and living in this area for over 86 years.
We've had the pleasure of serving and working with thousands of you over the years.
And most of all, we have been fortunate to serve you. So thank you. Thank you to our employees, past and present.
Thank you for choosing to shop with us for 86 years. We want to wish you all a blessed holiday season. And from the Grigg family, Merry Christmas.
Looking for a great gift idea this holiday season? Twigs Bistro and Martini Bar's Holiday Bonus Gift Card Deal is on now. Purchase $100 in gift cards and receive a $20 bonus. Head to twigsbistro.com for more info.
Gather together and let them all know we're here together and away we go. Come on over for the holiday cheer this time of year. This time of year.
Kraken Mammoths. Coverage begins at 6 Friday on My Network TV.
Now, making a difference tonight, each month Apple Valley News Now teams up with STCU to find local heroes and thank them for the work they do in our community.
Yeah, this month, Grace Schrodenboer was the lucky winner. Good Morning Northwest's Jessica Jalal was there to surprise her and share her inspiring story.
For Grace Schrodenboer, it was supposed to be a regular Wednesday shift, but she was about to find out that her 15 years of service hadn't gone unnoticed.
So we're with Apple Valley News Now and STCU, and you are our Volunteers Count winner. You just won $1,000 towards Grace Clinic for all your hard work.
Grace first walked through these doors simply looking for a way to stay active and useful. She asked if she could help out, and she has never looked back.
I needed something to do, and I came here and asked if I could volunteer, and they said sure. So I started, and I didn't know where to quit.
She stayed because of the people. It wasn't just about the work, it was also about the environment the staff created for her.
They, I don't know, they were just people that helped you along and never griped or anything, you know, and just kind of, if I needed an answer, they were willing to give it to me, and they were just all kind and generous.
Grace currently runs the food pantry logistics, sorting donations and stocking shelves. And while the name Grace Clinic fits her perfectly, she wants to set the record straight.
No, Grace Clinic was before I was here.
Coincidence or not, she is the heart of this place. That's why Erica Watson nominated her.
The age of 92 and still coming and volunteering weekly at our clinic is just so inspirational. And I always tell her, I'm like, you're my goal.
If you've ever thought about volunteering but felt intimidated to start, Grace says it's actually pretty simple.
Just be eager to learn and willing to learn, and they'll help you along.
For Apple Valley News Now, I'm Austin Reed.
If you would like to nominate someone, just visit our website, applevalleyNewsNow.com.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
All right, I'm going to take a deep breath. We have a lot to talk about weather-wise. Dust Devil Skycam in Pasco. You can see the roadway wet. Looks like traffic has been moving along nicely this evening. 49 degrees. I'm just going to say it's been raining cats and dogs because it's been pretty wet out there all evening long. Winds are light at 3 miles per hour. We're going to keep an eye on that because those winds are going to start picking up overnight. Here's the rainfall that's happening right now through Hermiston all the way down the Columbia River Gorge towards LeGrand, Walla Walla, up to Othello, Wenatchee, and even a few maybe mixed rain showers there in Ellensburg. So again, active weather. It is the atmospheric river. We've been talking about this guy. Still massive, not quite as big as we saw yesterday, but definitely pointed right at the Pacific Northwest. Now, it was pointed more southerly today, but it's going to be moving back up to the Seattle area and across our Cascade Mountains. Let's talk flood alerts. Yakima and Natchez rivers, Cle Elum down to Horlick, that area there that you can see is going to be experiencing some flooding levels as well. We'll move a little further down to Ellensburg, all the way down to Umtanum, also in a flood alert, flood warning, I should say, going on. Then we'll take a look at the Natchez River, and that is basically along Highway 410 Chinook Pass as it trails into Highway 12. And then move on down from Natchez through the Yakima Valley, also under a flood warning. And we'll move even further to the east, and we see the Yakima River at Benton City to West Richland. That's going to be happening a little bit later on, but everybody's under a flood alert, so be prepared. Further downstream, obviously, later on. So we're watching those flood alerts until mainly Thursday and Friday for most of those rivers. For the Yakima River at Kiona, that's the one closer to the Tri-Cities, 10 a.m. Thursday to 4 a.m. Monday. That's when we're going to start to see that river crest and start to bring in some localized flooding. We're just about at moderate flood stage on the Yakima River near Parker tonight. It's increased from 4.5 feet up to nearly 10 feet in about 24 hours, so pretty significant. And you see it cresting all the way up close to 12 feet. We'll take a look at the Yakima River at Kiona. This one again a little bit later on, but eventually cresting right there about 14 feet. So we're keeping an eye on the the West Richland Golf Course and the trailer park close by. There's your rain showers. They continue pretty hot and heavy all night tonight. Starts breaking apart as we get into Wednesday, and we actually might dry out in a few of our spots. Still could see some rain up towards Ellensburg, maybe a few showers out towards Walla Walla, but this breaks up and lightens up. At least for the lower elevations. We'll continue to see heavy mountain showers through tomorrow. Here's some of the totals around our area. We're going to pick up another 7 inches or more up towards Snoqualmie Pass, and lighter amounts, of course, in the lower elevations. Walla Walla and Pendleton, just about a half an inch. Cue up these winds. We've got a wind advisory in place, 25 to 45 mile an hour gusts through Thursday. Our overnight lows tonight are looking decent. We're in the 40s. Again, we're above average for this time of year. All right, your 7-day planner. We've got windy conditions through tomorrow, breezy on Thursday, flood threats and first alert weather days all the way from Thursday through Sunday for the Tri-Cities. Taking a look at Yakima, we've got first alert weather days Wednesday through Friday, also based on those floods, with the rain showers decreasing by Friday. As we take a look at Ellensburg, first alert weather days through Friday there as well for the flood threats that we're experiencing. And you see those temperatures pretty warm. Those temperatures are running a good 15 to 20 degrees above average for this time of year. One thing I wanted to stress for folks, we showed you video earlier of the fast moving rivers with lots of debris in them. I know you might be tempted to get out that old kayak and hit one of these streams, but I would advise you not to do that. So stay away from the water. And again, if you live near a river, creek, or stream, be prepared for flooding conditions.
All right, Stacy. Well, speaking of that, coming up, drone video captures a dramatic flood rescue. How Snohomish County deputies are using high-tech tools to save lives.
It's a great time to buy, great time for traditions.
It's like loading up a Ford SUV and going to Grandma's house. Hitting the slopes in a Built Wild Bronco.
Or making the big delivery with Ford F-Series.
Does it come in red?
More turkey than you can handle. Cut the calories.
and shop the extended Black Friday Super Sale at Furniture Row. That's more days to find huge savings on sofas, dining groups, beds, and mattresses. More days to shop special purchases. And best of all, the more you buy, the more you save. Save $100 on every $1,000 you spend. And decorating your entire home just got easier with 60 months no interest financing. But hurry, the extended Black Friday Super Sale at Furniture Row ends Thursday.
There's a million reasons to celebrate New Year's Eve, and winning $1 million is one of them. On New Year's Eve, Wild Horse Resort and Casino is giving everyone a free entry to be one of 12 finalists in the $1 million Monte Carlo Grand Prize. Come claim your entry, then play in the Casino Royale with fun money and win real prizes, including a trip into the Cash Cube. Continue the night with live music, dancing, and more on New Year's Eve. Play, party, and win at Wild Horse Resort and Casino.
If your bath has seen a lot of life, nobody gives it new life like Bath Fitter. Whatever shape your bath is in, Bath Fitter will transform it with an amazing number of styles and watertight walls that are grout-free and easy to clean. With 40 years of experience, Bath Fitter knows what people want. An affordable remodel that isn't just beautiful, it's guaranteed for life. When it's time to give your bath new life, it just fits. Go to bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
What's more powerful than an unexpected storm? Insurance that helps clean it up. Western National Insurance. That's the power of nice.
Everyone deserves to be connected. Big cities, small towns, everywhere in between. And staying connected shouldn't break the bank. That's why T-Mobile and US Cellular have joined forces. The best network just got bigger. And we're combining it with the local service you know and trust. Join now and save up to 20% versus Verizon.
It's a great time to buy, great time for traditions.
It's like loading up a Ford SUV and going to Grandma's house. Hitting the slopes in a built wild Bronco.
Or making the big delivery with Ford F-Series.
Does it come in red?
Welcome back, everybody. Hey, check this out. Drone video captured rescuers helping 2 campers by the Snohomish River in Gold Bar, Washington State. Take a look.
Yeah, this video was released by the Snohomish County Sheriff's Office. Deputies say Monday night they used the drone to guide crews to the campers who were staying in a tent.
They had gotten into some trouble after the area flooded. Officials used watercraft and say they were able to make the rescue. Still ahead in our 6:30 half hour, major road closures begin in West Richland, the project that is requiring drivers to face their new routes and their patience.
First Alert Weather Radar, sponsored by Idaho Central Credit Union.
For 600 different cigars and 125 pipe tobaccos. For every cigar rated 96 and higher by Cigar Aficionado. For 200 accessories, including dozens of humidors and fine pipes. It's the educated cigar.
Everyone deserves to be connected. Big cities, small towns, everywhere in between. And staying connected shouldn't break the bank. That's why T-Mobile and US Cellular have joined forces. The best network just got bigger. And we're combining it with the local service you know and trust. Join now and save up to 20% versus Verizon.
At Sundown M Ranch, healing begins the moment you arrive. With residential treatment, outpatient programs, and specialized youth care, we support the whole person every step of the way. Our serene setting offers comfort, peace, and space to just breathe.
Toyotathon is on! Now's the time to get an exciting new Toyota, like Camry.
Wait, what?
RAV4 Hybrid.
Cool.
Tundra, and more.
Whoa.
How'd you do that? Toyotathon magic.
Toyotathon is on. And right now, you can lease a tough new 2026 Tundra for just $509 per month.
'Tis the season for Toyotathon.
Toyota, let's go places.
Some know it as prime rib. Officially, it's called a ribeye roast. We call ours divine. Tender, mouth-watering Hereford beef, aged to perfection for 5 weeks and never frozen. Oven ready and easy. Divine beef ribeye roast, tied and seasoned at your request. Reserve yours now, exclusively at Yolk's Fresh Markets.
I have something for you.
I have something for you too.
During the GMC holiday event, get a total value of over $8,200 on this Sierra 1500 model. Plus, get $3,500 trade allowance when you trade in an eligible vehicle. We are professional grade.
You're invited to our Christmas light show.
These are Apple Valley News Now cruisers, and they go where news happens. Because Apple Valley News Now is everywhere you need us to be.
Reporting in Pendleton, Hermiston,
Yakima.
One television station leads the way with local news you trust.
We're Apple Valley News Now, and we're on your side.
Next ET, our exclusive on-set with the men of The Housemaid. Plus, Leona Lewis is bleeding love for Las Vegas. Our exclusive behind the scenes of her new residency.
Next ET. Tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
Right now on Apple Valley News Now live at 6:30.
A Walla Walla homeless shelter expands twice in 5 years, while the Alliance Sleep Center provides more than just a place to sleep.
Plus, a senior basketball star combines classroom success with court excellence. Why the student's dedication is paying off for her next chapter.
And it's a First Alert Weather Day. Your news starts now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6:30 on your side.
Thanks for joining us here tonight. We have a lot going on weather-wise. We have rain, we have flooding. Austin was even out at the site of some water rescues today. Yep. So it's just been a lot going on, and it continues.
And the rain is picking up. Let's get right to First Alert. Stacey Lee.
Yeah, guys, if you've been outside lately, I call it raining cats and dogs. It's been raining all evening long. Once again, atmospheric river. You guys get used to that word. Probably going to be hearing that a lot this winter. This is the setup for tonight, and it definitely is absolutely what's happening out our window. We've also been tracking moderate river flooding, and we could see that all the way through Sunday through the entire region. This is our most impressive graphic. We just started down about 14 feet on the Natchez River, and about 24 hours it crested out at 19 feet. Now this river is going to continue to remain active right around flood level. It'll start decreasing after we get towards the Thursday or Friday. Cue the strong gusty winds. We've got a wind advisory in place later tonight through tomorrow. Gusts 25 to 45 miles an hour. That could down some trees or put out power in the region, so be prepared for that. So flood risk remains high through the region. Strong gusty winds also queued up for late tonight into tomorrow. There are more showers on the way, but more so for the mountains. But we've got our temperatures running 15 to 20 degrees above average for this time of year. I've got a lot to unpack for you. Stay with us. I'll give you my First Alert full weather forecast coming up. Austin. Wendy.
All right, Stacey, thank you. If you are just joining us tonight, let's bring you up to date on what's happening. Dangerous conditions across the region as water is rising. It is rising fast in many locations. You know, this was the scene just after 3 p.m. in Yakima County. You're looking at the Yakima River in between Toppenish and Union Gap, right next to Interstate 82.
Right, and if you take a look at your screen right there, you can see the large logs, debris, and fast-moving water. And they are all becoming quite the problem as we head into the night. Officials are monitoring the situation closely.
And Wendy, as you were mentioning earlier, I was at the scene of a major water rescue as the Yakima County Sheriff's Office says dozens of homeless individuals who were living on Robertson Landing were trapped by those rising floodwaters. Search and rescue teams, along with 2 Army Black Hawk helicopters from the Yakima Training Center, scoured the Yakima River. By about 3:30 this afternoon, a total of 18 people and more than a dozen pets were rescued. Camp Hope, a homeless resource organization, responded, along with a city bus and medics who provided support.
So far, everybody's doing okay. There might be a couple issues of hypothermia, but as you can see behind me, there's the fire department, a couple of ambulances here for any sort of medical attention.
Officials are reminding people in that specific area to watch for the water levels all week and into this coming weekend.
In other news now, the Walla Walla Alliance for the Homeless says rising demand is putting new pressure on its sleep center. The Alliance now shelters around 60 to 70 people a night. And officials say the growing need comes as housing costs rise across Walla Walla. The low barrier facility recently expanded with 9 new huts and additional amenities, but leaders say funding remains uncertain. The shelter operates on about $700,000 a year, which comes out to roughly $29 per night of care per person, far below the national average.
As a part of our shelter, we offer peer support services, which is kind of general advocacy for whatever people need, whether it's helping get state identification or state medical benefits or SNAP food stamp benefits, or connection to employment and resume prep and interview preparation or the housing authority.
Green says the Alliance continues expanding to meet demand while relying on state, county, and city support.
New in our 6:30 half hour, a part of West Van Giesen Street over in West Richland is now closed until June the 26th. West Richland police say all of the road closures on Van Giesen are due to the widening of the road as they are adding sidewalks and some utility work. During this long road closure, West Richland police advising drivers to be patient and slow down around the construction area, along with taking alternative routes and not going through the road closure signs.
The road closed signs are really for everybody's safety with the road work being done. Every day things are moving. Holes are being dug and then refilled. The road surface isn't really ready for people to be driving on it. So it's barricaded for your safety, the citizen's safety. If you're driving around the barricades, it's up to a misdemeanor or an infraction up to $124.
West Richland police say they are actively near the construction zones looking for people who are driving through them. They also add if you live inside the construction zone area and there is no alternative way of getting home, you are allowed to go through.
On the sports beat now, Chiawana High School's girls basketball program has produced many talented players in recent years.
Yeah, Apple Valley News Now's Jake Gable highlights another player joining that list.
Bailey Maldonado is a standout player for the Chiawana Riverhawks. The senior is committed to play college basketball at Central Washington University under head coach Randy Richardson.
Just Coach Randy and Coach Jess, they just made a connection with me really quick, and so that's something I admired. And so I felt like we made a good connection. So just the bond together, I feel like that's the right place for me, and I'm excited to get over there.
But Maldonado still has one more year at Chiawana, and she has started it off hot, scoring 19 and 24 points during the team's 2-0 start.
It'll bring a smile to my face because when you start talking about Bailey, it's nothing but good things. It starts for her in the classroom. I mean, she's a tremendous, tremendous student, but she is a junkie. Like, she is a basketball junkie. She loves the game. I find her in the gym all the time, and that's why she's so good. The amount of time that she puts in is incredible.
That work ethic is what makes her the type of player that every coach would love to have.
That's the joy as a coach, right? You love coaching those kinds of kids, and there's a reason she's going to go play at Central. Yeah, she's tremendous, tremendous.
No, I just love the game. I put in the work, and so I'm glad it showed out tonight.
Central Washington coach Randy Richardson describes Maldonado as, quote, an extremely skilled and gifted guard with a tremendous basketball IQ. The leader on Chiawana's team, she'll look to make the most out of her last season. Jake Gable, Apple Valley News Now.
On top of being a standout on the court, Maldonado has been a 3-year honor roll recipient and received the Washington State Tournament Sportsmanship Award last season. Still ahead in tonight's Fly the Northwest, we'll take you to a place where a team goes to build their strength and resilience.
Stacy.
And that's right. We're tracking rain showers, river flooding, and lots to talk about. Stick around for my full weather forecast when we come right back.
From our family to your family, season's greetings.
From Apple Valley News Now, this is Medically Speaking.
The Pacific Clinic is a health, sports, and medical campus where we feel like we're a one-stop shop. Primary care is everything that you do here at the Pacific Clinic. We really focus on preemptive care. And what that means to us is going out and playing tennis and working on that proprioception, that balance, that social aspect, flexibility, all those things.
Living an active lifestyle is extremely important to our health. Research shows that just by incorporating exercise into our daily lives, we can reduce our risk of cardiovascular disease by 50%. So cutting your risk in half is amazing. And just by incorporating regular exercise, we add years to our life.
Stress is the primary reason why living an active lifestyle is so important, because it reduces stress. Stress brings on anxiety, depression, all of the things that we don't want to feel.
So there's some really good benefits to cold therapy, specifically with regards to neurotransmitters. What's important about those neurotransmitters is when they go up, it improves your mood. And so it's become a really good treatment option for depression. And as far as the hot therapy, things like a sauna are really good at preventing cardiovascular disease, Alzheimer's disease, and even some respiratory diseases. I would recommend that folks take advantage of all the services we have to offer here at the clinic. You can make significant strides toward improving your health by utilizing all that we have to offer.
Welcome to Twig's Bistro and Martini Bar in Kennewick, where every visit feels like a celebration of flavor, friendship, and Northwest hospitality.
As the executive chef, I actually get to work out front a lot, so I'm delivering food to the guests and I'm able to talk to them. And I personally enjoy working our grill and doing the steaks, like our ribeyes and our fillets and really great cuts of meat. It's just nice to be able to create something and then see the customer, try it and really enjoy it.
When I see new faces that I haven't seen before, I like going over and talking to them, making sure they have a good time.
Kitchen staff here has me so spoiled. It's hard for me to go out to eat anywhere else because they are fast and efficient, and I think the presentation is beautiful. I think that we have servers that really care about their job. I can see how much they care about their tables and their customers and making sure that everybody leaves happy.
The time you're here spent with us, we're going to make you laugh, have a great time, and make you part of the family. A popular drink for sure is going to be the lemon drop, which comes in different flavors such as huckleberry, strawberry, raspberry, or a classic. But my job in particular is to make sure the guests are happy and smile.
From handcrafted cocktails to chef-inspired dishes, every detail at Twig's Bistro and Martini Bar is designed for one thing: making you feel right at home. Join us at Columbia Center Mall in Kennewick, where every day is a celebration of great food, great drinks, and great company.
For 600 different cigars and 125 pipe tobaccos. For every cigar rated 96 and higher by Cigar Aficionado. For 200 accessories including dozens of humidors and fine pipes. It's the educated cigar.
For student athletes, the water is more than just a place to compete. It's a sanctuary where they learn about resilience, growth, and the power of teamwork.
So tonight, we take you down to the river to meet the young rowing crew who are finding their rhythm in their own little hideaway.
Coming down to the water is everyone's favorite time of year. This season, we've been working really hard. I think we're going to do really good things. We have a young team, but they're all very willing. Just to be out here on water every day, it's something completely new off of campus. It's an incredible feeling, and when you get in a rhythm with your team, there's nothing better than it.
There's a lot
lot of advantages just because there's no one else out here. We have the whole water to ourselves, so there's no interruption. This is definitely a unique place. I'm from Los Angeles, so I didn't get this luxury in high school.
This is just our own little hideaway. I mean, we just build toughness and resilience out here, so. It's a beautiful place. It doesn't always cooperate, but we learn how to be temperamental and we learn how to just keep going through it, like keep rowing no matter what.
Well, more than just a team, they're building toughness and resilience every stroke of the way.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
And we have a First Alert weather day, and it is still raining. Look outside, guys. Yes, people have been behaving, though, on Edison, so I'm very proud of you out there. All right, 49 degrees, wet, wet, wet. We're going to continue to see those rain showers tonight. Our feels like temp is 48. Our winds are light at 3, but they're not going to stay that light. Here's the active rain moving through the region. We're even seeing a little mixed precip between Ellensburg and Cle Elum tonight. So, again, very active weather from the atmospheric river that we've been tracking for the last several days. Here it is. Now, last night, if you recall, it was way out here, so it is starting to shrink, but not really. It's still got a lot of moisture in that. You know, an atmospheric river can carry as much water as the Mississippi River, except for it's in the air, and then it dumps down on top of us. And that's exactly what we're seeing happen tonight, and we'll continue to see it tomorrow. Majority of it tomorrow will stay on the west side and in the Cascades. We'll have a little chance to dry out in some of our areas. What we do have are active flood warnings in the area from Cle Elum all the way down to Horlick. This area here, we've been seeing flooded roads and some areas. Remember when they say not to cross those flooded roads. All right, when we head on down into Ellensburg and down that way on the Yakima River, we're also seeing some flood warnings, and those are going to be pretty active at least through about Thursday in that region. This is the big one that was flooding today. Now, this is the Natchez River, basically 410 Chinook Pass all the way down as it heads towards Yakima and Sela. That part of the river has been also flooding. There's Natchez itself, Tieton, Cowiche, Glebe, all towns there around Sela. You guys are all impacted under flood alerts tonight. And then a little bit further down the road, say Thursday into Friday, we're keeping an eye on the Yakima River between Benton City and West Richland. We're talking about some flooding potentials for the West Richland Golf Course and the trailer park near that area. So again, avoid those rivers if you can. This is our timelines on most of them. Most of the alerts will run through Thursday and Friday, with the exception of the Yakima River at Kiona. That's the one closer to the Tri-Cities. That'll go from 10 a.m. Thursday through 4 a.m. on Monday. Look at the rain. There it is. It keeps on coming tonight. After about midnight, things start to break apart. We'll have cloudy skies, maybe a little fog lingering around, but you can see the heavy rain showers continue to fall into the Cascade Mountains and the west side. Most of us remaining dry tomorrow, but there could be a stray shower towards the foothills of the Blues tomorrow and in the Ellensburg area. Rainfall totals are impressive. We're expecting over 10 inches, expecting another 7 inches across Snoqualmie Pass, a little over 5 inches in White Pass, I should say, and well, a little bit less here in the lower elevations. We do have a wind advisory that picks up late tonight through tomorrow. We're going to be watching those winds at 25 to 45 miles an hour, and those will start to recede and mellow out on Thursday. Tonight's temperatures fairly mild through the area, even in Ellensburg, 37 overnight. The rest of us staying in the 40s, and these temperatures are running well above average for this time of year. Let's take a look at your 7-day planning forecast. There you go. Lighter chances of rain, as you can see here, but some windy conditions. We continue to see those alert days kicking in on Thursday through Sunday for the Tri-Cities area, and then those rains could come back to us on Monday and Tuesday. First alert weather days Wednesday through Friday in Yakima. Once again, those rivers, those folks around rivers, creeks, and streams in the area need to be safe out there. Don't go recreating in the rivers right now. Let's take a look at Ellensburg. Very windy there as well the next couple of days, plus the flood threat is pretty active all the way through Friday. Walla Walla is looking wet and windy for the next couple of days with temperatures pretty warm, 63 degrees. We're typically down in the 40s for the daytime high, so we're running a good 20 degrees above average for this time of year. Hermiston, look at that, 66. That is a warm day for December. Wow. It's not a record, guys. I looked up the records today. We would have to be closer to 70 degrees plus to make a record there in Hermiston.
Jeez.
So it's close, but
my goodness.
Can you believe 70 degrees in December around here? Nah.
No, but I
don't remember it if it ever happens.
That would actually be a little weird.
Yeah, it would be strange. So very warm, very wet, windy, and then of course anybody by the rivers need to be careful. So be safe.
Right. Well, thank you. Coming up, one company is launching a unique giveaway. Call it Holiday Wrapping with a Soda Twist.
Have you heard about refractive lens exchange? K2 Vision RLE means no glasses, no contacts, and no readers permanently. And you'll never develop a cataract.
No glasses or readers. K2 Vision RLE.
Everyone deserves to be connected. Big cities, small towns, everywhere in between. And staying connected shouldn't break the bank. That's why T-Mobile and US Cellular have joined forces. The best network just got bigger. And we're combining it with the local service you know and trust. Join now and save up to 20% versus Verizon.
There's a million reasons to celebrate New Year's Eve, and winning $1 million is one of them. On New Year's Eve, Wild Horse Resort and Casino is giving everyone a free entry to be one of 12 finalists in the $1 million Monte Carlo Grand Prize. Come claim your entry, then play in the Casino Royale with fun money and win real prizes, including a trip into the Cash Cube. Continue the night with live music, dancing, and more on New Year's Eve. Play, party, and win at Wild Horse Resort and Casino.
Toyotathon is on. Now's the time to get an exciting new Toyota, like Camry.
Wait, what?
RAV4 Hybrid.
Cool.
Tundra, and more.
Whoa.
How'd you do that? Toyotathon magic.
Toyotathon is on. And right now, you can lease a stylish new 2026 Camry for just $329 a month.
'Tis the season for Toyotathon.
Toyota, let's go places.
Life happens. Lucky for you, ICCU has a new kind of checking account that comes with benefits that help you life better. Because being human is a full-time job.
Do you get into a funk or depression during winter months? It could be seasonal affective disorder. There's information on how to fight back at applevalleynewsnow.com.
Seasonal Affective Disorder Month, sponsored by Prosser Memorial Health. This is how we care.
More Furniture has partnered with local nonprofit organizations to help our customers remove unwanted furniture from their homes. When you replace a room with more, we'll pick up your old items and donate them locally. Simply make a purchase, snap a photo of your donation, and we'll take care of the rest when your new items are delivered. What could be more win-win than clearing your space and making a difference in your community? Visit your local showroom for details.
First Alert Weather Radar, sponsored by Idaho Central Credit Union.
Quick, what's trending for you? Prebiotic soda brand. It's called, I can't read the
Olipop.
screen. Thank you. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, it
Gotcha.
has an unusual holiday campaign. It's
We
giving
gotcha.
away soda-scented wrapping paper.
Yes, they're inspired by its crisp apple, vintage cola, and ginger ale flavors. The company is randomly selecting 1,000 fans to receive a roll of wrapping paper and a 12-pack of the corresponding flavor.
The giveaway started this week and runs through December 16th. So for all of your wrapping soda needs.
Right?
Yeah.
And it smells good too. Yay.
But every single year around this time, there's a new holiday invention.
A gimmick.
A gimmick, yeah. There you go.
Yes.
All right, no gimmicks here, just a reason to smile when we come right back.
From Apple Valley News Now, this is Apple Valley Eats.
At Legends Casino Hotel, we believe the perfect meal begins long before it reaches the table. That's why we partner exclusively with Royal Ranch, a family farm right here in Washington. From Royal Ranch to Legends, every cut of beef we serve begins on land cared for by people who believe in feeding their community responsibly. These cattle are pasture-raised, nourished through a regenerative loop that gives back to the soil and sustains the planet. For us, it's more than food. It's tradition, it's respect for the land, and pride in the people who make it possible. Treat yourself to all-natural pasture-raised, flame-broiled steaks, or melt in your mouth succulent prime rib. Try one of our towering burger creations, the legendary Mount Hood and Mount Adams. Stacked high with all your favorite fixing to satisfy the heartiest appetites and deliver a flavor experience that's bold, memorable, and unmistakably Northwest. From the first sizzle to the last bite, every dish tells a story. Taste the trust. Taste the tradition. Taste Royal Ranch beef, proudly crafted and executed by our culinary trained professionals at Legends Casino Hotel in Toppenish, Washington. Always local, always better, always legendary.
Want your home or business to remain clean? Here to meet all your janitorial needs, R&S Janitorial Services. They have serviced the Valley for over 20 years, specialized in cleaning all offices and businesses to warehouses, commercial buildings, and more. R&S keeps the inside of your business or workplace clean and professional at all times. You keep doing what you do best and let R&S do the rest. Call R&S Janitorial Services at 509-840-7100 today.
Did you know Fred's Appliance has been family-owned locally since 1962? Come check out what's in stock and on sale. Score big on all GE appliances from your favorite brands like GE Cafe and GE Profile. Fred's is offering exclusive deals on all GE fridges, ranges, dishwashers, and so much more. We still have the largest selection of in-stock get-it-today inventory in the region, making us your smartest and most convenient choice.
When it comes to legal matters, you need someone you can trust. At Morphine Law Firm, we are sincerely grateful for the last 5 years of trust and support you've given our firm. Your trust and support have been a major driving force behind our mission for justice. We offer free consultations, and we may not always tell you what you want to hear, but we try to steer you in the right direction. We appreciate your continued trust and confidence in Morphine Law Firm.
E.T. and Extra, tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
Extra, extra. And we always like to end the show with a reason to smile. So come take a look at your screen. Great photo. Now, if you look closely through the clouds, you can see the full moon. Now, I'm surprised with our crazy weather that we could even get that. Good job from Stu Malloy for sending that in. Tri-Cities full moon. That was on Sunday evening. Keep snapping those photos and use that QR code on top of your screen to get your photo on TV. Thanks to Lifetime Dental Care. All right, these all-important weather stories. We've got river flooding possible on many of our local rivers, creeks, and streams around the area. We also have some gusty winds with a wind advisory in place beginning late tonight through tomorrow. And then our temperatures are going to top out in the 60s, very unusual for the month of December. Real quick, planning your day out. Some of us getting rain, some of us drying out. So if you're ready to dry out a little bit, tomorrow is your day. Temperatures on the warm side, as you can see there. But for those areas under the rain, also be watching for river flooding. So.
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Yeah. Stay safe, everybody. Hoping your news is good news.
Have a great night.